Hello to all my fifth graders out there. I miss you. I hope you are doing well, being at home and doing your studies like you should, following directions and focusing on what all your teachers are asking you. They are learning as well. I want you to know that. It's a brand new way of teaching for us to go online. And it's a brand new way of you learning. You know more about it than we do, really. I'm serious. But anyway, I thought I would come and make a video showing you how to play a couple of songs this week in your book. Now, I hope you have gone by school and gotten your recorder. Those of you that have should have gotten a book to go along with it. And I would like to talk about the first song. So if you can go to your book, you might have a book, or you might have a stapled packet, whichever one it is. Go to White Belt, Hot Cross Buns, and everything's always, backwards on Facebook. So find that, and let's look across the page and see all the little details that will help you play this really well. Now, up at the top, it says pitches, G, A, and B. Those are the three notes that you'll be learning to play this song. No more than three. The two rhythms that you will be using to play this song is the quarter note, which gets one beat, and it has, the dirty face. It's colored in. See some on the bottom here. And then the other note is the half note. All the ones across the top are half notes because they have clean faces. Both the quarter note and the half note have a stem, like a flower, without, the stem, without the flower on top. So the half note gets 2 beats and the quarter note gets 1. Also, you'll see these two numbers at the beginning. They're called the time signature. And what that means is the top 4 means there will be 4 beats in every measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom number means that the quarter note gets 1 beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Some more symbols that we need to remember is the treble clef. The treble clef means that those are the high tones. The recorder plays on high tones. They don't use the bass, the lower tones. They're the high tones. So that when you see that symbol, you'll know that you're playing on the high end of the piano. Also, there's another symbol there that comes after the third half note, 1, 2, 3, and there it is. And that is a half note rest. So if a half note gets 2 beats, the half note rest gets 2 beats also, except that the rest gets 2 beats of silence. Okay? So, some more things we need to talk about on this page in order for you to receive your white belt, which is so exciting, is to look at the very bottom, and you'll see the little boxes that has the note written that we're going to play. And the first one is G. And then up at the top, beside it, you'll see the dots that are blackened in. And that represents the fingers that you use to cover those holes. Okay? So this is G, and it uses 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. That's 3 fingers, including your thumb. And then the note A uses 3 fingers, 2 fingers and a thumb. And the note B uses 1 finger and a thumb. Okay? So that's all you'll have to know for this one. It really is. So all you have to do is remember, other than these things, you need to remember that your right hand goes at the bottom and your left hand goes at the top. but that I will be using an opposite way. Now let me know if this is opposite than yours. If this is where your right hand is. Your left hand. Okay. If this is where your left hand is, then we're good. If your left hand's at the top and your right hand's at the bottom, then you're all set to go. Now let's look at hot cross buns. And remember, look down at the bottom and you see where B is. B is on the, let's count from the bottom up, because on a staff, the 5 lines and 4 spaces, right beside the treble clef, the staff you count from the bottom to the top. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines and 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So you're on the middle line for B, okay? Now they have a whole note there, but that's just so that you won't get distracted with the line, the stem that we were talking about a while ago. So let's look at the very first note that's on the music, and it is B. Now the reason it's B is because it's on the every good boy. And remember, boy is on the 3rd line. So that's the acronym, EGB. You use your left hand, your left thumb, and your pointer finger. Okay? So this is 1 and this is 2. If you're counting your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1 and 2. Remember, you have to hold them down really snugly so that you'll have a little ring on your finger like that. If you do that, you have done it correctly. Okay? So now let's play 4 Bs. Ready? And your embouchure means that you're holding your mouth correctly and you're putting your mouth over the hole, and it kind of rests, this little curved part right here rests on your chin. Okay? Like that. When you blow into the recorder, you're not just, you're saying tu, 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 and that's all the pressure that you need to make the sound. Tu, T-U, tu, as you play. So let's do 4 Bs that are quarter notes. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, good. Now make sure that the holes are covered, or it will not come out to be a B. It'll be another note, that won't be what you're supposed to have. So what happens if you have a B and then you add another finger, cover the next hole down? What does it become? Yes, the letter A. So A is the only note in this song that is a space note. That means that it's sitting in between the lines, and the B is sitting on the line. So that's the difference. Space note, line note. Okay, so A is a space note. And count up from the bottom. Which space is it on? 1, 2. Yes, it's on the 2nd space. So in order to play that correctly, you would use your thumb at the back, cover the hole tightly, your 2 at the front, the top hole, and your 3 on the next hole down. So let's do 4 A's that are quarter notes. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Make sure the whole time you're saying 2, 2, 2, 2. Very good. Now the last note on this page that you have to worry about is G. G adds another finger. That's all it does. So B was on the middle line. What line is G on? It's on the 2nd line. Remember, you always count from the bottom up. So E, G, every good. And what would be the next one? Every good what? Boy. So B is on the middle line or the 3rd line. G is on the 2nd line. It's lower. It's lower in tone than the B. And A sits in between it on the space. So let's do 4 G's. Make sure you have all the holes covered. And you're holding your other fingers away from the holes down here. 1, 2, 4 quarter notes on G. 1, 2, ready, go. Very good. So now that you know how to play B and A and G with the correct fingering, we can put it right up here and use it to play the whole song. So first of all, let's say the letters together, starting at the very beginning. You have a treble clef, you have a sharp sign, which just means that we're in the key of G. And the very first note is on the third line. What is it? B. That's correct. So let's spell the letters together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hot is B. Let's start again. Ready? Go. B, A, G. Rest, rest. B, A, G. Rest, rest. G, 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 G. A, 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 A. B, A, G. Rest, rest. That's right. Now, you play, and I will say the letters. 1, 2, get your fingers. What's the first note? What is it? Third line up. B. So you just use 2 fingers. And then when you play A, what do? You add a finger. And then when you play G, what do? You add a finger. But what happens if you play G and you want to go to A? You lift a finger. And what happens if you play A and you want to go to B? You lift another finger. But you never lift the thumb at the back. And you always have this one all the way through the song. You got a B, and then you just add one. Don't lift the thumb and your second finger. Don't lift them. They stay there connected. Okay? And then if you want a G, go from A to G, then you add a finger, always covering them up. And you're supporting the recorder so it won't slip out of your hand with your other hand, which is your right hand. Left at the top, always remember, left at the top, right at the bottom. Okay, so are you ready? I'll say the letters, and I'll also move my fingers along with you. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. B, A, G. Rest, rest. B, A, G. Rest, rest. G, 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 G. A, 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 B, A, G. Rest, rest. Very good. So what do you do on the rest? You just don't blow into the recorder. You don't say 2. You just sit. Don't move. That's right. Now I'm going to play it, the whole song, and then I want you to say the letters out loud, and then we'll play it together, and we'll be done for today. I'm ready. You say the letters out loud while I play. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Excellent. So now all you have to do is play it with me. Now, I know it's not going to be perfect. I understand totally. Do you think it was perfect the first time I played? Do you think it's been perfect every time I play? No, it has not. So I just want you to remember, we're just having fun. We're learning as much as we can about this song before we learn the next one because we want to get our white ribbons. Okay, here's mine. I have my white one. I have all my ribbons. White one comes first. So just like a karate belt, that's what they are. And it's a good feeling to get yours when you finish completing the song. Okay? So now I'm going to play the whole song and you play along with me. Now when you have your recorder down your lap, that's first position. And then when you have it ready at your mouth, that's second position. Okay? So first, second, play. You've accomplished a lot today in a short amount of time. So I look forward to seeing you later on in the week with the next song. We might review this one, But the next song, you can go ahead and look because it uses the same notes. It's just in a different order. And this is G-A-B, just like the other. But I think they have B-A-G. Yeah, they have G-A-B. The other song had B-A-G up at the top, but the same 3 letters in the music alphabet. Okay? I look forward to seeing you again, and you take care.